I have to have a sweet literally every single day. Club Classics BB Rexall. Oh no, whoa. You know what was on my favorites last time? Granny panties. I'm coming to you raw. I'm coming to you real. I don't have any makeup on. I quite literally crawled out of bed 15 minutes ago, and now we're filming this video. Also, my lips were so dry. This is how I know that the weather is gonna get colder and I have to envelop my body in Aquaphor for the next 4 months. I woke up this afternoon with my lips so dry. The flakes were literally scattered all across my bed and my comforter and my sheets. And I go, what's this? Because there's only so many places that you can flake from your body. I thought it was my hair for a second, but my hair's wrapped up in a bonnet and that's nasty, until I realized it was my lips. So how are you? Good afternoon. God bless you. We're back again with another favorites video. I thought I would be doing these monthly. Turns out it's hard to even do them every other month. I really don't consume as much as I thought I do. I don't know how people have new favorites every single month. And I also don't know how they're product based. My favorite is looking up all the ailments and procedures that Andy Warhol had done to his face, trying to uncover why he looks like that, and then also looking into what's the woman who shot him, misc manifesto. That's my favorites. I don't know how you have a new body butter. Whatever. I don't have a lot of favorites. This one's gonna be a little more condensed. I've been doing these same things all summer. Red nails, ASMR, it's not, you know what I mean? This is what I scrounged up. The first favorite we have, this is me microdosing, being a Londoner. It's milk tea. The past few months, I've really enjoyed just making a spot of tea. It's so good. I get to work and then I make my mandatory complimentary cup of milk tea and or coffee. It's usually both. I really wasn't a tea person growing up. Something about how herbal, how tea, it tasted really freaked me out. But I'm changing, I'm growing, and it tastes like boba without the boba. It's delicious and it's cemented a very significant place and spot in my morning routine. I wake up and then in my array of beverages, black English breakfast, a tablespoon and a half of white cane sugar, half and half, add to your liking. Perfect. This is very much pseudoscience, but I think it tastes better when you let it seep a little bit. I don't mind it cold. It doesn't have to be hot for me. Maybe 15 minutes, all the flavors really marry together. I just love a spot of tea. A spot of tea in the morning. It's just one of my favorite things in the world. So it is now time to revisit the candy conversation. I told you in the last favorites video that I have been a fiend for candy and sweet things lately. I have a sweet tooth. I very unabashedly love sweet things. As a kid, I love sweet things. I will always love sweet things. It's been getting very serious lately. I have to have a sweet literally every single day. And I'm not kidding. Every single day. I have been liking these mango gummies. They're from the Walgreens brand. I saw these months ago and I got really excited because they looked like these ones that also went viral on TikTok. Hey, guess what? Not the same thing. Let me paint you a word picture. The outside is a sweet yet powdery shell that you bite the top off and then you can peel. The inside is delicious, sweet, yummy, super sweet, super, a lot more sweeter than the outside, mango gummy. I have to eat them in the way that you peel them. You can't just, it doesn't make any sense to just eat them regular. You have to tear the top off and then peel, and then I eat them inside mango gummy first, super sweet, super yummy, and then listen, stay with me, while you're still chewing the inner mango gummy part, that is when you combine the slightly less sweet, more powdery flavor, and then the flavors marry. It's delicious. It's so good. It is genuinely such a fun, heightened, and decadent candy experience. I've also been into Twix real bad. I've always liked Twix growing up, but I've just been into Twix a lot more lately. It's so good. It's one of the best candy bars, and I actually will not be engaging in any discourse about that. The cookie part is so delicious. The way, I don't know what this is indicative of. I am realizing that I have always grown up like taking apart my candy when I grew up. The way in which Kris Jenner eats her Kit Kats, which is albeit obnoxious, she literally like deconstructs it. Is it Kris or is it Courtney? I think it's Courtney.
First of all, it makes you eat less.
Growing up, I would take the wafer off and then I'd take off all the chocolate on the sides and then I'd just eat the wafer. I don't know what that's about. I also like to deconstruct my Twix. I break it first and then I eat the caramel first. Then I like to combine it with the cookie. So it's a very culinary experience. I've been like, it's ridiculous how much I've been eating. These two, it's actually ridiculous. It's not good. The staple part of my adulthood lately, and truly, non-ironically, how I am finding #joy is by trying all these. This is what adulthood is, really. I go to the corner store and I have a grand old time. Tres leches cake. I'm gonna say it one more time. Tres leches cake. Let me say it one more time. Tres leches cake. One time, on my lunch break, there is a Whole Foods literally like steps away from where I work, and I was in the mood for cake. I was in the mood specifically for the Whole Foods Chantilly cake. You've heard the whole debacle of them downsizing and then like changing up the recipe on TikTok. The whole debacle made me want to try it. I go to Whole Foods, there's no chantilly cake. I saw like the pool of milk that was sitting in the little container. Something called her to me. I said, you know what? That looks so good. It looked so moist. It was sitting in that literal bed of milk. And I go, you're coming home jeez. I go, you're coming home with me. And by home, I mean to this Whole Foods cafeteria. I felt like a white woman in salad and or yogurt commercial. I literally took the first bite and I went. It prompted me to make a cake of my own. I made an entire tres leches cake. When you combine something as delicious as milk and cake, I've been, oh my gosh. Tres leches cake, you have bewitched me body and soul. I know ube gelato existed on my previous favorites list, but we're still going strong. We're still going really super duper strong. I get ube gelato every single weekend. Brown Butter Creamery in Bed-Stuy, Tompkins Ave. So delicioso. I also tried a little ube pie cake from Jollibee. Delicious. I went to LES on a weekend, which is really scary. And there is a bakery called Super Moon Bakehouse. They have an ube eclair, ube ice cream sandwich, and like ube condensed milk gelato. All delicious. All delicious. All delicious. I invited my friend over, Karen. It was her birthday. We've both been ube obsessed and we had a little tasting. It was amazing. It's only 5:30 and it's getting so dark. God. It's so over for me. It's so over for me, bro. It's so over for me. So over. We're so done. Moving on to the miscellaneous of it all. I realize I have quite a few product favorites, which is really unlike me. Like, you know what was on my favorites last time? Granny panties. The first is Beat the Sun, which is the sunscreen by Crave Beauty. I did get this in PR like a year ago. Was promptly taken off Crave Beauty's PR list because I did not make a video for them in time. Crave Beauty, spin the block, Yana, baby. I will make that video because I love these products. I've said it before, but I think Crave Beauty is truly one of the only influencer-founded skincare brands and lines that I think actually makes very effective and intentional products. This is super lightweight. It's so easy. I really, really like it. But before this, I was using a sunscreen stick that was matte because I have very, very oily skin and it was summer. I was kind of apprehensive to start using this, which was in my collection when the sunscreen stick ran out, but this has been amazing. It's so lightweight. It's not greasy. It's not oily. I really, really enjoy it. I didn't think I'd like it even nearly as much as I do. And I am waiting until Black Friday, Cyber Monday comes so I can re-up on other products. This is the Kakei Oil Body Butter by Trader Joe's. I got this only because I saw TikTok saying this smells exactly like Baccarat Rouge, and hey, guess what it does? There's pink dragon fruit and jasmine. This smells so good. I am familiar with Trader Joe's kind of like skin and body line. I really really love their hand lotion. I didn't like their body butter flavors. I think they had a lot of like cakey pumpkins or like sweet ones. That's not my jam. This, however, is insanity, and it's so moisturizing. I have had to break out the body butter early because the second the temperature changes in any way, shape, or form, my skin starts to get my skin gets dry. My skin gets very, very, very dry. Not gonna lie, this is a to put on your body. It's not smooth at all. When I get out of the shower, I do it on like a 75% dry body, but I have to heat it up on my hands for like a good 45 seconds because it's not the smoothest to put on, but I think for the price point, it's amazing, and it smells so good. The smell lasts even after you wake up the next day, and I love. 2 lipsticks to show you. I am such a girl. It's so confusing sometimes to be a girl. Go. These are the Sephora collection lipsticks. I've had these for a while now, a year plus, but they were in the mess of this room, and I lost connection with them for a few months. This one, you can tell, is a little bit more browner. This is like a brownie rosewood, and then this one is just more of a true pink. Now, they don't have names, which is really very strange, and I don't like that whatsoever. The brown is in the shade 9319A. Pink is in the shade 9343A. I have been experimenting with makeup a lot more this year, as you probably already know, but experimenting with a color combo as a dark-skinned black woman that's not brown liner and then pink lip. I like that combo. It's tried and true. It will never fail you. I don't think it flatters me all that often, and it pulls off a lot more nude, and there's plenty of times that I don't want a nude lip. I really like this brown one on its own. It's very beautiful. There's a little bit of like mauve in there. Gorgeous. I've really been liking the pinky one a lot more. I think when you have dark skin but also dark lips, like a truly pink lip combo, okay? Not brown, not berry, not mauve, but like a pinkish lip combo can be a little bit hard to find. I was really inspired by Sabrina Carpenter's makeup. I really love her makeup, and I really love her lip color. What I will do is I will use a lip liner, like a plummy brown lip liner. I will use these in tandem, like a purpley brown lip liner with pink on the lip. It's gorgeous. Okay, it's gorgeous, and I love it. I've been wearing this lip combo all summer. I'll probably wear it in the fall again. I really love a lip combo that's not like the others. Okay, so my screen stopped recording, and that's amazing, and that's awesome. I have one fragrance favorite to share with you today. This is Tache de Café by Le Monde Gourmand. I got this months ago in PR during the summer, and I was so devastated that I couldn't just wear it out yet. This is not a summer perfume. They did a collaboration with like 3 creators. This one is in collaboration with Ethan Gaskill. Since the temperature's been dropping little by little the past few weeks, I've been bringing her out, and this is a crazy scent. I really do like Le Monde Gourmand. I think they have a lot of affordable, I think it's a great way to affordably try new scents. However, a lot of their scent profiles don't really match mine. Were not really compatible all the time. I think they do really well at like fruity scents and scents that are a little bit more sweet. So when they came out with this, I was very excited. This is an insane scent. There's dark chocolate, there's ink notes, there's ink. There's like dried ink accord. You heard that right, ink. There's saffron, there's black pepper, and then there's like very patchouli, musky, ambery notes as this dries down. This is insane. Like, to collab with a perfume company and then make something like this is insane boots. Like, this is, I think it's truly unisex. It doesn't pull too masculine, and it's not feminine either. And whenever I wear this out, I get compliments. I think it smells like running into the hottest person you have ever seen in the world at a bookstore. This is crazy boots. This is crazy boots. The next favorite is my Brooklyn Public Library card. This has been I am ashamed to say that, like, I got this a little bit fairly recently, a few weeks ago. I have my New York Public library card. Of course, I am a library book girl down. I don't really buy a lot of books, and I do think that we should use the resources that we have at hand and check out books. But I got this a few weeks ago. This design is so dear. When I was getting my library card, there was 3 that she told me to pick from. I think one is just like plain blue, another one is some design, I don't know, and then there's this, and I said, I want this, please. This isn't really favorites per se. This is just to say, go to your library and use those resources. I recently checked out Yellow Face by R.F. Kuang. I have no idea where it is. Literally no idea. Like, it's in a purse somewhere, but I did it. I did, and I'm going to be reading it soon. I'm really excited for that. My last miscellaneous favorite is Substack. I talked about it in my podcast video, but I made a Substack, and I would really like for you to follow if you like. Girl who likes to write realizes that she should pursue writing way too late in life. It's not. I'm kidding. It's not late. It's never too late. But I've really enjoyed writing lately. I have been making a personal goal of mine to write 1 post or article, whatever you want to call it, a week. If you have any ideas on what I should write, I would genuinely love any kind of suggestions. My Substack is called My Twin Brother. I do have a twin brother. A lot of my friends thought that name was just for fun. I do have a twin brother, and I will be posting and writing a combination of personal essays and cultural critiques. I'm really excited. I just recently wrote about ways in which adult friendships kind of like shift and form and become almost excessively formal to the point where it's really hard to not only kind of like maintain or like revive very fragile and old friendships, but it's really hard to like decipher the ways in which we go about making new connections. I'm gonna write about how Nicholas Alexander Chavez has been assaulting my For You page lately, and how that man truly does have that edit to thank. I'm gonna write about how edits do so much for a celebrity's image nowadays, and that teenage girls really are the new PR specialists. And I'm gonna write about fake femcells and like this new wave of women who are claiming to hate men, but they really don't hate men. So I'm excited. I'm going to be posting on my Instagram story for any personal anecdotes if you want to be featured. So yeah, just wanted to say that, babes. Let's move on into music. The very first artist that I've really been liking, I discovered him kind of recently, honestly, like this summer, is Leon Thomas. If you don't know, you better know. I'm sure you know him as Andre on Victorious. He makes music. He's been making music and producing music for a very long time now. He came out with sophomore. I don't think it's his debut album. So I should shut my filthy stupid mouth, because what do I know? This is his 3rd album. It's called Mutt. Like, super good, really well produced R&B. I think he's a very talented vocalist, but also producer. It's just a really good album. I've been liking Vibes Don't Lie. I like Mutt. I like Lucid Dream. You can call me, you're my lucid dream. I like Safe Place, and I like Far-Fetched. This is a song called Over. It's by the artist 3. He was on my daily mix one day. I was just letting my Spotify do its thing. I don't know anything about this artist, but I really do like this song. I love when white men tap into their inner Justin Timberland, and then they make an R&B track. I think this really interesting thing is happening to music, where like we're seeing like a resurgence of these very like early 2000s-esque tracks, and like this Timberland, this production that's obviously like very, very, very inspired by Timberland. Are some of the songs that good?
It's okay, I'm okay.
No. This one I think is done really well. That's all I have to say about that. You doing it over and over and over. The art of noise, avant-garde synth pop. This summer, all I've been listening to are renditions and like different constructions of their song Moments in Love. The song Moments in Love, it's dark, it's moody, it's brooding, it's I can't even describe, like, I genuinely can't even describe how that song makes me feel. That is such a good song. From their 1986 album Daft, they have a song called Love, Moments of Love, obviously, and then Three Fingers of Love. Don't know what that's about. Any remix rendition of Moments in Love, I have been eating up. They also have their, like, reconstructed album. I think that was in, like, 2004. The song is also called Moments of Love, but it's very different. Hey, so good. So good. I love that song. Moments in Love. Moments in Love. Also from their drum and bass collection album, Something Always Happens, and then what is that song called? Is that song called Camila? The Brat remix. I didn't get it, but I do now. Obviously, babes, we like the Every Femme is Romantic remix featuring Caroline Polachek. That is such a god. Like, the ways in which that woman uses her voice as an instrument is crazy. What do you bitches know about Free Bleeding in the Autumn Rain? Falling in Love again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Because I don't think you know much, really. I also like the 360 remix with Young Lean and Robin is very good. Club Classics, BB Rexall. Oh, no. Whoa. BB Classics, sorry. And then a song she did with Bon Iver is also very good. The Apple remix is very good. Very good album. Good on you, Miss Charlie. Let's Go Back by Jungle just came out. So good. That is such a good song. That is such a good song. It fills me with so much, like, merriment and joy. It makes me literally want to dance. Jungle kills it yet, like, again and again. I don't know how the fuck those white people make such, like, good soulful music. The lead singer, I forgot her name. Her voice is insanity, like, actually genuine insanity. The radio department, I've really been liking their album Pet Grief. Just incredibly nostalgic yet melancholic, also a little bit like shoegazy, but then there's like dream pop and electronica. It's just so good, very good. I really recommend the album Pet Grief. That album evokes memories from your past and from your youth that, like, you can't even really recognize. My last song favorite is Lost You Be by Nicki and the Dove. I love this song so much. It feels like Temu Fleetwood Mac. Like, I really like this song very, very much. And when I listen to it, I am transported. For some reason, I'm in, like, Missouri or Montana. I've spent the summer there, and I've fallen in love with someone, and then they just left my life, and they shut me out and they cut me out, and I wanna relive that classic Americana romance. Don't know what that's about, and I'm aching for them back. Aching. Alright, babes, that is all my favorites. Thank you very much for watching this video. I don't have any media favorites because I am keeping them, I'm holding them, and I'm gatekeeping, that same thing, for my 2024 favorites video, which is going to be all encompassing, and we're going to talk about what we have been digesting all year. What have we been doing all year? What have we been doing all year? Anybody? Well, that's it. That's all I got. I have a headache. I woke up at 3:30 this afternoon, and it's because I not only stayed up till 6:30 in the morning watching Below Deck, but I went to the only Chili's in New York City. Very sick. Don't go there. Don't. That was a bad decision. Not good for me or any of my body parts involved. Peace.